Hello everyone, welcome back to Fable Age of Wonders 4. Blint, the Underking in the woods, has achieved his secondary objective of getting the achievement for the Eternal Court. We have defeated Meandor in military victory and only have to destroy one more god tier to secure the Eternal Court for the Blint saga. Have you been enjoying the series as it reached its conclusion? Feel free to like the video. It does help out the channel. And I have a question for you. In 15 days, roughly, the next DLC will be releasing, Archon Prophecy. Now, I've wrapped up a few series recently. This will be the third one. Do you want to see the final Rise of the Gaudier realm before the release of Archon Prophecy? What that means, roughly, is that there would be a lot of Age of Wonders videos between now and then. And I'm expecting it to take 7 or 8 episodes. I actually don't know how long Greg Solis is, but I've heard it can be kind of a mess, depending on how lucky or unlucky you get. And it also means that we would not see... I would get that done before any of the balance changes come in. There are a lot of changes, new classes, change to classes, a few tweaks here and there. So I would try to pick a culture/class that's not really receiving any changes, and just go from there. So let me know if you would like to see Greg Solis before the release of Archon Prophecy. There will be a poll for the first Archon Prophecy character, of course, before it's released, that we can do our first full series in a sandbox environment. I have some great ideas, and there's one I'm really drawn to. But we'll get to that, of course, when we do. As for our game state, we have just seized the Eternal Throne from Meandor, and it will be vassalized in 3 turns, which is all well and good. So I think we're just going to chill here for a moment. Take a second to think about our life choices. Arachna is the final character. I almost called her Arcana. There's no tarots here. Arachna is the final opponent we must defeat, and her capital city is over here. Underground. So, to reach the Spider's Den, we have a few choices. A number of choices. The fastest, I think, and most obvious would be to seize control of this. Spit out a teleporter. Oh, no, this is my vassal's one. Yeah, the vassal's teleporter. Use a teleporter to teleport across the ocean, and then just go Oonka Boonka her face. We'll see how that pans out. Now, for the Eternal Court. Eternal Throne. Oh, I see, okay. For the Eternal Court here, I did make a mistake of holding onto this for too long. So I'm just going to boost out the thing I wanted. I don't know if it was worth building that, but we're going to release them as a vassal as well. I've also been informed that once a city has been released as a vassal, they instantly build walls. So I think I did that here and here as well. We didn't have to build walls with them. They would have built walls on their own. Hopefully. And I don't think I'm going to get another hero. I think we are about as strong as we need to be to close out the video game. Where are my heroes, by the way? Didn't I have something over here? Aha! Ah, yes, of course. Sundren's over here, because once we defeated Meandor, Meandor was basically the main thing holding this realm together. So now that he's dead, an astral rift has invaded, and we are just in position to kill it. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that just grand? This is great. We should have a teleporter pact with Silvani, who is dead. That was a sound effect of all time. Should we have our little scout go scout? We had this little feller looking for the spell jammer that was here, and I never found it. Shucks. I don't remember what you were doing either. Fun fact. In the new patch, which isn't testing, I suppose, there will be a new infusion. I think you have to learn this from the Pantheon tree. That will allow you to put the Spelljammer effect on a miscellaneous item. So you can have a Spelljammer without having a Mage Slayer. Is that what they're called? Astral thingy-majiggy. We have recruited the Exemplars. These are the Eagle Riders of the Asrai people. And they're not too shabby. They're also getting a buff in the next patch. I don't remember exactly how, but we'll be bringing this Exemplar with us. Oh, I forgot this was the cheese stack. You want to go there, Mr. Zealot? You're doing great. You're doing the work of Ariel. Who's actually going to be a lot stronger, or, you know, a lot more, I don't know if stronger is the word, a lot more doable with the new class reworks. All of the mages are being reworked, and there's going to be a new mage called the Warlock, which people have some mixed opinions about. I think they're pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. Some people have said they have really low damage and a whole lot of multipliers. We'll just have to, you know, play it out. You can test it on the open beta if you're on Steam and you care. I, as you can see, don't particularly. We can take the crit, right? And this feature is being added as well to Elementalists. They're getting the if you don't move, you do more damage or something. Another ruler has begun negotiating. Oh no! Do we care? A little bit. I should check what that was. There is a new city that spawned right here, and I think I just killed them. This is a terrible city. The Altar of Kurnos can build something, and it's not going to. Trade me knowledge. Knowledge! Bit of Condemn Army in the pockets says we can be casting these, I suppose. Why not? We're about to get the Force of Nature, which this is being nerfed? I think. They're trying to lower damage like across the board, which is kind of understandable because things do get a little out of hand. And one way they're doing that is by reducing all of the enchantments that give you crit, but they're not doing it by a lot. It's like a little bit. Mass Rejuvenation, yes please. Yes please, on thank you. Is this enchantment really not on... Okay, it's on Athel Lauren, fantastic. So Modron needs it, the Nightglades, Waterfall Tower needs it, Taliesin needs it. Okay, we need a few more. But now I don't care anymore. I care less. So we're going to be casting Force of Nature, granting our animal, cavalry, fae, plant, dragon, and or naga units 20% critical hit chance and +4 bite damage. You may notice that we have 24 plants. That's because our entire culture are now plants. We have become vegetarians, but not vegans. That's a step too far. Okay. Let's, swickety swooty. Crump that booty. I wonder if this will have a thing associated with it. Or we're just, oh, hey. I don't care. The Bolt Shredder? Look at that. The Spellbreaker Shield. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Oh yeah, I don't heal an ally in your territory. Do you want to be friends, or are we just, like, stuck in this perma... temporary alliance? Why are you so mad at me? Oh, because he's threatened. We've been friends for this long. Jeez. Oh, am I gonna have to kill Sylvari because we're not allied? We're gonna find out, I guess. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, our vassal's about to pop out. We can secure the Artificer's Altar and build palisade walls. It was really a great change that you could only build palisade walls. Begun negotiating. No. Oh yeah, this one's not going to like us very much because we are good and they are evil. But, unlike evil Arachna, I do have access to pacification. So, at least I'm assuming you don't have access to it. She does not. Cool. Unless she's cheating, which is entirely possible. They're changing how the AI, or the combat AI works as well. So, it's going to be quite interesting to see how they modify that. They're getting rid of the handicaps, which I've used before. Particularly in the goat playthrough. That was terrifying. Sandal still haunts my nightmares, which is lore-accurate sandals. But, Your allies have all convened to honor your benevolent contributions to the realm. Not sure. I don't think it's agreed upon that the Azrai are benevolent, but that's okay. Sage Eugenia Mirabilis of Weirdgate leads the assembly. Gracious master of the wild hunt. Definitely something that Orion is. A singular purpose drives our gathering. Everyone here has benefited from one of your favors, good deeds, or supportive acts. Indeed, some of us would have fallen to those serving evil had you been any less selfless and heroic. Your allies bow before you in unison. It is high time that we express our appreciation, proclaims Eugenio. Choose whatever boon that we can muster. Mass recall. That's always a fun skill. Present me. That is so much Imperium. Your insights into statecraft. Yes, I may be an ancient creature of yore. So powerful that I am in fact a demigod. But your meager statecraft insights impress me, so... Mine. Honestly, I should have just killed him, but... that was a scald. You have produced your next tier. Boop. Hey team, did you know that Athelorn has a lot of forest in it? It is a forest. So funny. What are we doing here? Oh, we need foresters. But I also want resource nodes like that. The Eternal Throne has been lost. Game, it hasn't been lost. I have vassalized it with brute force. Okay. Comprende? We are going to need my stone back, though. You have done well. Cool. Okay. So, what do? Do I just brute force this? Shall we have a shorter episode today? It's here, right? Yeah. Why not? Why not? I'm not sure if you can win story realms through the other victory conditions, right? I think. My vassal will be fine. Probably. If not, I built I built teleporters all over the place. Stuart's released his vassal. It was. They hate me, but they'll get over it. Especially when I crump this vassal. Or this free city. I'm just going to delete it. I'm going to show them why the Asterai are neutral and technically not good. You think the Wild Hunt cares about morality? No. In fact, I talked about this a little bit before, but depending on who becomes the incarnation of Orion, which prince becomes the incarnation of Kurnos as Orion, he can actually be pretty evil. And the Wood Elves are kind of inclined to follow him, regardless of his... I can't declare yet. Why? No? Well, I think it's because I made peace. As if I care about such a thing. Attack me. I dare you. Alright. So we're going here. Well, that sucks. But that's okay. Excuse me? Why do I have, like, no movement? Miko? I'm back on land. I don't want to be on land. Not sure. That's okay. There have been a few oddities in this playthrough, but that's alright. Isn't every playthrough you play an oddity, Fabe? Yeah. Yeah. Kind of is. What did I do here? You were the research thing, right? Yeah, I made a bunch of Scholars Guild because I was like, oh, hey, I love knowledge. Knowledge is great. Knowledge is fantastic. Force of Nature is ready. Wow, 158 gold and mana. It's fine. That's reduced too, right? Aren't we runesmiths? I am no longer the race keeper of the sophisticated elves because I am the sophisticated elf. Just in the body of a mole. I understand the confusion. Oh. That sucks. Dude. Are you gonna let me keep this? Wait, I thought him walking onto this would have canceled the construction. Oh. Yeah. He's capturing it now. That's fine. Hello. I'm here to slaughter you. And I'll do all the things. Okay. I don't need all of this for it, really, but we'll get started. Okay, so Blint's going to stand on this. Which means, if something comes from below, because Arachna's under here, then it'll be a 1v1. An honorable 1v1. Yeah. Ooh. This is actually very strong. Okay. Athelloren has produced the estate hall. Fantastic. Athelloren can keep doing things. We might as well build the Shrine of the Spirits. Kind of sucks this can never be boosted, but that's okay. I should probably also build this, too. I don't know if that was the best spot to build it, but it doesn't matter. Apples has been captured by Arachna. The altar can expand. Well done. I think this place is also a Scholar's Guild. I think this place came as a Scholar's Guild, and I was just, yeah. That's what it is. We can move here. Of course I didn't clear that. It allows me to build another Scholars thing, though. Okay, there's a lot of Arachna going around. Good. Our diplomatic approach will assure victory. Huzzah. Okay, we're now in an alliance. Which will mean if Allied victory is enabled for this realm, I meet the condition. And we're chillin'. Big chillin'. Anything I want to do with the vast reserves of my Imperium? It's this. No, it's this. Good. Good talk, everyone. Glad we sorted that out. Might as well take this, too. This is all of our cities, an expansion. We'll do it next turn. You can tell that I'm pretty chill about this. We've overcome the hurdle. We've slaughtered the undead. The first step of the undead. Now it's time to deal with the last step of the undead. I also make sure that all my vassals are attacking Arachna. I don't need your help against the tier 1 4-province free city that I'm warring with. Okay. Cool. And as I suspected, we are doing better than them. Because we are better than them. Don't get it twisted. I would like to have someone stand on that. Well. Okay. Come forth, my plants. You know, you can even pillage it. You, come here. Begin the siege to end all sieges. She's at 50 strength. Undermine the wall. Yep. Cool. There's a single unit here right now, but let's be honest, there's not going to be for long. Especially if I summon another thing. You can put it in the pocket, I guess. Get started on it. If I summon another thing and drop it on the teleporter. The teleporter can't be used. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay. And we have our stack here. Our brave heroes. Blessing of Paradise is in. Shall we get... It doesn't really matter. Do I have a 0 cost in here? I sure do. Alright, what time do we want? Horn of God would be fun. Prosperity would be fun. Exaltation is being buffed. A lot of the order stuff is being buffed. What do we have? If it's green, it's for me. This is what I'm looking at here. Okay. Alright. I mean, we might as well make use of it, right? Before it gets completely nerfed. Won't be completely nerfed, but you know what I mean. Slightly nerfed.
Artifice, I like to think, is the ultimate expression of genius made physical. To translate something as intangible as an idea into a working, walking automaton is truly a magnificent thing. When one can turn such creations into behemoths, marrying machine with magic that can level or raise a city, they may veritably claim the title of Artificer.
I think this is going from 30% to 25%. Like I said, it's a very small nerf, but it is a nerf. And I think all other forms of critical hit chance have been nerfed equally. I believe. A new rally has begun. A Severing Golem. Huh. Paradise getting a new feature as well. Alright. Well. We're chilling. Bing. Thought I put this in the queue. Chillin'. We're gonna spawn that to go stand the teleporter. She has one turn. One turn to come deal with this appropriately. Or else I'm gonna stand on the teleporter and she's gonna have to waddle her ass back here. Although to be fair, maybe I should let her. Because we don't know where Arachna herself is, right? So we have to take her city and then destroy Arachna. Maybe I should leave the teleporter open. This might prove to be more complicated than I thought it was going to be. I made this the... Oh! This started as a conduit. I've lost this. That sucks. A mage's guild, but then I turned it into a research build. Guild. Alright. I guess I can have Sundren chase her down. If we have to. I'm just gonna blow this up. The Ruthless Boltbane. Huh. That's actually really good. It's a 4-turn raise. I'm so evil. Does anyone see her on the map? I don't. Oh. My poor vassal. Okay. Can I get to her? Of course I didn't build a teleporter here. I thought this one would be close enough. Which, you know. Kinda. I don't know where she is. I'm sure no one will come step on this and ruin it, right? That definitely won't happen. Get a little mistling in here. Just spawn some random crap to fill out this army. Hello. There you go. Don't think about it too hard. This is a conduit, right? I don't need a Spelljammer. I think the Spelljammer is still in effect, though. While it's being destroyed. I want to say. Hey, Savari, can you do something useful and kill Arachna? Chief Sal Chainbreaker has invited you to see her warriors from Dawnspear in action. Their improvised arena is a bloodstained mess of gore, The loud yelling and stench of sweat is hard to ignore as motley squads pummel each other into the ground. When the battle ends, the victor reveals a grinning mouthful of broken teeth, one eye swollen shut. The crowd cheers and the winner raises a fist to you in victory. You let a fury win? Why? Well done. Your inner beast secures your victory. Lore accurate. Well, I don't know. You want to go find this bitch? Okay. We have a few units over here of moderate usefulness. Oh, I can't summon on the water. You don't think the Vassal Spelljammer is going to bug mine, is it? Like, prevent this? There's no way. Told you. No way. Okay. I mean, I guess I can go try and take my altar back. I can build through the Vassal. Good. Hey, Athelorn. You sure are colorful today. You build the thing. You're tier 4. Well done. Here's a bunch of random crap for you to have. Random shit go! Oh, hey, military engineering is finally here. And casting reserves. Fantastic. Plus 20, plus 20. Always worth it to have a little bit of astral just for that. In my humble opinion. Oh, hey, you're finally a proper vassal. Well done. Never had a vassal rebel from me. You know what's so ironic? They made it so that you can't retreat from cities that are under siege in Age of Wonders 4. And that was always the case in Total War Warhammer for, like, years. But now Total War Warhammer 3 has a bug where if you attack somebody, like if you're sieging a city and you click on their flag, they can retreat like a normal combat. Which is unintended. Oh. Are we in range? This is why you should always build roads. Okay, so I'm in range here. You never know what sneaky path you could pull off. Hey, Modern, you're doing great. Just keep on doing you. Isn't it nice to be able to just expand to wherever your heart desires? Yes. The answer is yes. Where are we? Over here. Cool. I think you were meant to be in here. But you're also good there. So you know what? Have at it. Aha! It is time for the nightly orders! This is one of the best Apex skills in the game, in my not-so-humble opinion. And it gives legendary rank units an order. So shield units become fearless and grant fearless to adjacent allies in defensive mode. They cannot lose morale. Palm units get order of the Tyrant Slayer, which gives them a 60% chance to inflict decaying. Shock units get the order of the Thunderer. This unit gains a 30% chance of inflicting stun. Skirmishers gain order of the Windborn for plus 50% evasion. Support units gain order of the Soul Warden, where the support unit support skills grant plus 2 bolster resistance. The Battle Mages get order of the War Mage, with a 6% chance to inflict sundering. Range units get order of the Titan Slayer, which gives them Giant Slayer. Fighter units gain the order of the Berserker, which gives them Frenzy. And mythical units gain the order of the Indomitable, granting plus 1 strength and plus 1 regeneration on kill. And remember, most mythic units get killing momentum at champion rank anyway, so it all is just good. I love that one. I mean, I think it competes with Quickening. Probably better than Quickening. Spying Shadows is whatever. Druidic Empire is cute. Martial Ancestry is pretty good as well. This can really help you expand your army beyond what it should be. And then Reign of Destruction is just Whatever. I really think it's the best one. Wisdom has returned from Aldo's reverie, which means it has been besieged. There she is! I found the bitch. I should be able to kill this. Okay. We are about to vassalize a contested city. Don't care. Alright, so this is just gonna happen. Kinslayer's dead. Bid adieu. She's gone. Wow. Did this army just get bigger? I mean, I guess she did take all their bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. Okay. I love advanced expedition. Logistics, excuse me. Alright. Time to take the spider's den. This is the easiest combat of my life. And we shall... I mean, we can begin the absorption. I can't believe it's 4 turns still. 4 turns! Can you believe it? Alright, Sundren. This is your realm. I should give you the honor of the killing blow. This is actually going to be a little tough, but... Hey, we need a challenge for the final battle, you know? Get this going first. Arachna has lost their throne city. Artisan Armaments is in. Let's get... It doesn't really matter. Hey, Salvation's cool. Well done, well done. Everyone's building stuff. Kinslayer's been captured. Waterfall Tower can annex. Does it matter? Nope. Cool. Hey, Delson, what do you want to do? What you want? A proper Blint would have diggy-digged. That's okay. That is okay. Athelorn wants to build some stuff as well. Sure. Go, 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 go. Do you think Arachna will flee? Is the question. I'm not sure how the AI is programmed to react when they are vulnerable. She looks like she's going to stay. Okay. You want to go? Let's go. This is going to give our shield, polearm, fighter, and skirmish units plus 30% critical hit chance. It's not the greatest for us, but it will do. A boon is a boon. You know what I'm saying? Over here. Alright, we'll fill out this final stack with a zealot. There you go. More throwaway units. We shall condemn the foul Arachna. And Sundren shall have her revenge. Aren't I such a good guy? I'm giving Sundren the final blow. As this is the final battle. Probably. I shall do it manually. Okay. Let's rock and roll. Ba-ba-ba-da. This could be the shortest Age of Wonders video I've ever made. The patch notes video was longer than this. But that's okay. It is the quality, not the quantity that I am for. Although I am like a long form guy. You get what I'm saying. I actually made a short of a funny Baldur's Gate 3 thing that happens with Will. And I'm not too familiar thinking in like short content form brain. But after I had done that, I thought of a number of ways that I could have made the video better. You know, the little short thing. Hesitate to call it a video. Yeah, that's just interesting thoughts all around. Always evolving, always adapting, lamenting the 7-second, roughly average roughly 7-second average attention span that we have developed here in the West. But hey. This army isn't that scary. Like, I think the only really scary thing here is this. The Warbreed. Whoop. You have killing momentum, right? Maybe she doesn't. Nice. We do have True Shot. I think we just shoot this. Boom. And I definitely should have done that first. Oh yeah, we have little Primal Darters here. Little tier 1 units still being useful. How adorable. These are Berserkers, so they're gonna... Berserk? Shocker? This, I don't think is going to start on cooldown anymore. The Emboldened Allies, I want to say. That could be incorrect. That sounds correct. Ish. What does this do again? Non-ethereal, non-hero enemy unit. Sustains damage, has it become entwined, all sorts of stuff. Okay, cool. Feels like such a terrible ability, but... I've always had a bit of a, not a grudge, but I've never really liked the Entwined Scourge. I always felt like, you know, there were battle mages that did it better. Beautiful hit, though. Alright, let's get our Wolfie Boy out. Probably gonna need him over, well, over here. Cool. I think we're chilling. And I can spirit you, I guess? Or Fey Blessing you? I put him here. He just ties up the shock unit and we're chilling. Life is good-ish. What if you just stay there? What if we just vibe? Vibes all around. Cool. Consider it done. Yeah, Soulbound's being nerfed too. Like the damage multipliers on Soulbound. Which I felt like wasn't really necessary, but again, they're trying to lower the damage across the board. Like all of the enchantments are getting hit a little bit. I have a fun spell I want to use. Oh, of course I do. The Anthem of Victory. Alright, let's win the game. If we can. I would like to. Beautiful damage. They're still a little far out. Far out, dude. A little too far away. My liking. I don't want to run this guy back here because then he'll be next to spears. We're going to get the full hit on him. That sounds bad. I also just realized all my front line has moved now. So what if we bring Wolf Boy over here? Oh! Hey, Wolfie. Over there. That's Arachna. See if we can get rid of her. This guy does have 2 retaliations as a shock unit. That's unfair. How dare you? We do have a healer over here. Not a great one, but a healer. One of the best changes they're making in the next patch is decaying is being changed, finally. It's going to go from 100% healing resist, or prevention, plus damage, to stacking up to 4 times, and each stack will reduce healing by 25%. So it'll still have the anti-heal mechanic that people use, but it won't be, if you get afflicted, you're just SOL. So I think that's good. That's quite good, in fact. I have a spot I want to jump to. Can I reach it? No. This wouldn't be bad, though. Probably. It's worth noting that as far as, like, efficiency is concerned, I chose, like, one of the worst maps to be a Blight build on. Even though our damage is fine. But remember, the undead have resistance to Blight, so... Good job, Fabe. Oh, well. Could drop a fat heal here, in fact. Do I want to? This looks more fun. Can't quite hit 4. Can I not ground target this? Oh, I can. Cool. Not sure if that was worth it, but we did it. Bonk. More necrotizing. She just one-tap that guy. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, I'm just afraid of that. Alright. Oh, 42 damage from the Exemplar. I don't use the Exemplar very often, but I think it is a good unit. Alright. Bump. Have to make sure this thing goes away. Ooh, I do have the heal. Which is what I should do. But it's not what I elected to do. Good crits, good crits. Oh, look at this AoE. Well, time to body Arachna. Do you also slip away? Nope. Arachna is D-E-D dead. My spears are bigger than yours. Good job, team. This guy can't actually do an offense. Oh, he's decaying. I was like, he can't do an offensive spell, so but he can heal himself because that's not an offensive spell. But no, he could not. Oh, that's just a basic zombie. Oh well. Looks good to me. I think we have one. Nice dub. Everything is disease. Life is a disease. I believe this is a berserker here. Yeah. Ow. Life. Life is a disease. Not something I should be saying on a random playthrough. One thing I've never liked about the undead playstyle with this, wow, when I'm using it, is that, you know, you have to let the unit die first before you can heal it, quote unquote. As the saying goes, necromancers are just late healers. Well, that sucked. But every time I play against it, it's so annoying. But hey, maybe it's just a me thing. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. Backspace is such a good end turn button. Spellforce nailed that. I suppose I could always change the micro or the macro so that I stop doing that. I think it's like Control A, right? Control F. I don't remember what it is in Age of Wonders. Maybe it's just Enter. Control Enter. GG. Arachna has been felled by Sundren's hand. The Spellweaver defeated. You have defeated Spider Queen Arachna. Her spiderlings skitter off chittering in the dark. Sundren perks up. A part of the pressure on my mind has lifted. The painful memories, the feelings of grief and wrath, they are slowly diminishing. I still feel them, but I can deal with them now, she shivers. The whispers remain, though. We must hurry, master of the wild hunt, Blint Underking in the woods. I fear the fate of this realm. You have defeated Spider Queen Arachna, breaking a part of the spell which kept Meandor of House Enoch occupied. The souls on the realm seem unaffected, however. One step closer to victory. I'm pretty sure that's the victory music playing in the background. You have freed the Eternal Court from its curse, thereby saving an important part of Aldvale from certain doom. It will take time for the Forest of Aldvale to recover, but you made it possible. The souls who were trapped within can now move on to the well and beyond. First Torchbearer Sundren of House Enoch nods sternly. Now, the only task left is to escort Shadow Prince Meandor of House Enoch to Magehaven to meet the Covenant. 'Tis good to be a Godier. Forget being king. It's good to be a Godier. Oh, flashbang. GG. You have broken the curse that threatened the Eternal Court. Victorious, you and Sundren guide Meandor to Magehaven. It was a good run, team. It was a good run. I debated killing Sylvari. The thought crossed my mind multiple times at different stages of the run, but ultimately, wow, look at that. His economy beat me. His overall ranking beat mine. Overall, her overall ranking. I feel like a Tortolan. Sir and or madam. Anywho. Yeah, good run. Worked out well. I had that corner camp episode. Episode 2 was just a pure corner camp episode, and it worked out. It ended up being the diving bar that we needed to jump into the... propel ourselves forward into the game. Nice. Lore time.
A fearless Godier of the Covenant broke Meandor's curse and freed the souls trapped within the Eternal Court. After his recovery in Magehaven, Meandor explained he had uncovered the plans of the Shadrai and their search for the Gildercoil. The Covenant's concerns about the Shadrai were justified, for the Gildercoil was not just a compass. It was a powerful Archon artifact, capable of leading those wielding it to powers even legends dared not mention.
It's so funny that the two up in front here, this is Iratus, and this is the Flameseeker Blint. Whatever I called him. The Dark Souls one. Very appropriate.
The Shadrai sought to release the power locked away by the Archons. They had invited Meandor to join their cause, but after his refusal, the Dark Cabal had ensnared him in the nightmares of his past. Meandor was furious that he had allowed himself to be manipulated. He thus decided to aid the Covenant, and used his strong connection to the Astral Sea to locate the Shadrai. But before the other Godier could follow, he issued a warning. After spending an age clinging to the past, Meandor concluded that the flow of the Astral Sea could not be compelled or defied. He sensed anticipation within the currents. Forces from the dawn of time would imminently resurface. The Shadrai may have been unscrupulous in their search for this power, but deep down, all Godier lust for it. Meandor bitterly declared that a Godier has but one choice: follow the pulls of the tide, or seek oblivion, as he did.
Dun, dun, dun. Blint, the Underking in the woods, has proven worthy of ascension, and of course he shall ascend. Now, we have a few choices. Alchemist. Nope. Artificer. Not really appropriate. The Mistborn. Also, this is like lore accurate, that's a good name, but he doesn't have support abilities. The Prophet. Okay, this might actually work. Plus 10 morale, strengthen this effect, then cascades. Oh, it's a friendly cascade. This might be good, because that's basically what Orion is. He's like a prophet of Kernos. Sort of. What abilities current friendly industry generation? No. Another unit turns roots assail adjacent enemies. No. Subjugator. I mean, we're going to go prophet. This will give him a support skill alongside him being a skirmisher, expanding his versatility. That, my friends, is the expansion of the Immaterium. Where do you think... There he is, Blint of the Great Underswamp. That's what it was, that's what it was. Well,
choose your destination.
My friends, that is victory. Who are you? Oh, the rat person. That is victory of the Eternal Courts. Next up is Graxolus, and I ask once again, do you want to see this before the release of the DLC? Or wait until the DLC is released? Remember, when the DLC comes out, I will do a sandbox campaign first. The poll will probably start about a week prior to August 12th, so August 5th. I can math. And it will be what you expect. I'm waiting for the dev stream so we can get more information on kind of the ideas I want to fully flesh out. And of course, you can leave your suggestions if you'd like as well. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the Eternal Courts story realm 4. The Blint Saga inches ever closer to its objective. What is that, you ask? We'll have to just wait and see, shall we? Thank you for watching. Thank you for following the series. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to stay up to date with anything happening channel, feel free to join the description down below. And I will see you in Graxolus or Archon Prophecy, whichever happens first. Bye-bye.